The Euros are in full swing, there are rumours spreading everywhere, and Sky Sports are telling you that Messi is going to sign for Accrington Stanley, which can only mean one thing: the summer transfer window. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 players that I'd like to see Arsenal sign in this transfer window, and the reason behind this, and just some general transfer news that I've been hearing in the last couple of weeks. So let's get into it. Number 1, James Madison. Madison has been linked with a move to Arsenal in the last couple of weeks, and I think this is going to be a replacement to Martin Odegaard. I don't think we're actually going to sign Odegaard at the end of the day. I think it's kind of a good thing. I think Madison kind of has more, obviously, Premier League experience being at Leicester. He's had a few decent seasons now at Leicester. Unfortunately, this season was kind of tampered in the injuries that he had, which probably makes sense that he's not in the England team. To be honest, if he was probably playing the full season, I think I'd put him into the England team. But he's been a very good player, and I don't really think I need to say much more. He'd be a perfect replacement for Martin Odegaard. He'd be a perfect attacking midfielder, and we obviously are lacking midfielders. Obviously, as I said, with Odegaard gone, and Ceballos, which brings me on to my second option in a few minutes. But James Madison, I think, would be the perfect even replacement to prime Mesut Ozil back in the day. I think he suits that bill perfectly. And yeah, I just love to see Matters in an Arsenal jersey. Number 2, Houssem Aouar. Now, for those of you who don't know who this player is, he was linked to a move to Arsenal last year and unfortunately didn't come to fruition, and we signed Thomas Partey instead. Make of that what you will.
Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane.
However, the French midfielder seems to be possibly one of the most exciting talents in football at the moment, and I think he'd be a perfect replacement should Granit Xhaka be leaving. But obviously, as I said, we need another midfielder because Dani Ceballos is gone. And I think he'd be the perfect replacement. I know he's a bit pricey and it might not happen, but in a perfect world, I'd love to see Houssem Aouar at Arsenal. I think he's a magnificent player. I've seen some of his stuff that he's done in Lyon, and he's a great creative midfielder. He's basically everything Granit Xhaka isn't. But no, I like Xhaka. I don't care. I love Xhaka. But yeah, no, I'd love to see Aouar in an Arsenal jersey. Someday, maybe next year, who knows, but I don't think it's going to happen this season. I just don't think we have the budget for it. Finally, number 3, Odsonne Edouard. The Celtic striker has been linked with Arsenal since last season, and obviously he could be going to Leicester now apparently because of Brendan Rodgers' link to Celtic, and he played under Brendan Rodgers. But if we could just put in a last minute bid to kind of turn his head to us, it would be perfect because we need another striker. I mean, Eddie Nketiah is our number 2 at the moment, and I don't rate him. I really don't, and he could be on his way out as well, Eddie Nketiah. But I'd love to see this signing, even just some striker. I mean, Edouard's fantastic. You know, he's probably been the top scorer for Celtic last couple of years, and I think it's time for him to move to a bigger club than Celtic. Not saying that Celtic isn't a big club, but Arsenal are a bigger club than Celtic. But yeah, no, I'd love to see Edouard at Arsenal. I don't think it's going to happen, but as I said, these are things I want. They may not happen, but these are things I want. Just to finish off with a few bits of transfer news that I've heard in the last couple of weeks. Emile Smith-Rowe is about to sign a new contract at Arsenal. This is an extension. Obviously, his contract runs out this year, and he's going to apparently extend his contract for another 5 years, which is absolutely brilliant. It gives us time to kind of, build him up as a player and kind of let him grow even more into the player that he is, because he's a fantastic player, as we all know. We know this. Smith-Rowe's a fantastic player. And the other bit of transfer news is that we have rejected a £13 million bid from Roma, now managed of course by Jose Mourinho, for Granit Xhaka. Now I think Xhaka is going to be leaving, and I'm kind of sad about that. I think he's had some decent seasons for us. There has been a lot of downs, but there has been a lot of ups. I mean, this free kick against Chelsea was the highlight for me of his time at Arsenal, if this is to be the end. But I really hope it isn't. But whatever happens, I obviously wish him the best of luck in the future. And obviously best of luck to him with Switzerland at the Euros as well, with Bukayo Saka and Tierney and Leno, who are also over it with their respective teams in the Euros. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Niall for Gunning for Glory. Bye-bye for now.